What is going on, everybody? It is RangerMarcus or Marcus Rarman, and today we are going to be looking through our ponds here at the property, see if we can find some cool frogs and salamanders, maybe even turtles. Let's get straight to it. All right, so first find of the night is this eastern newt. This is a male. An easy way to tell is with this paddle-like tail, and there's a little thing here at the bottom.
Nuptial pads.
Nuptial pads right here. So here's the first turtle of the night, an eastern mud turtle. Another lifer for me. Cool looking turtle. This is a male. It's got the concavity right there on the plastron. Here's a cool look at a larvae tiger salamander. Very small little guy. But you can see those small dots there. Cool looking dude. This guy's gonna be a huge salamander one day. And the first leopard frog of the night. Kind of a small one. Whoa. All right, so now we have this cricket frog here, and then we have leopard frog right there. There's another barking tree frog right there. I'll post it up. All right, here's a look at a green frog that Ben just got. Here's another little cricket frog right here. Well, this is a first for me. I just saw an anole swimming on the water. Anoles can swim. That's pretty cool.
All right, so now Ryan and I were coming back from playing basketball, and this slider was in the middle of the road. Brother, what are you doing?
There's a coach whip up in that tree. You can see it right there. I was driving this thing down this road here, and that coach whip, where is it? Right in the middle of your screen there, just flew up into that tree. See if I can get any closer, but that thing is a huge coach whip. And there it is right there. Up in the tree, freaking coach whip. It looks like a black mamba up there. That is pretty cool. So this is a recently burned area here. You know, this is face level here, about 6 feet or so. And that snake is all the way up there. I mean, it's 15 feet off the ground probably. My guess it's like a 4 to 5 foot eastern coach whip. Dang, that is cool. And it went flying across that road. That's sick. So I got on top of the UTV now. And now I'm looking at the snake. Up in a tree.
Just flipped a little narrow-mouthed toad. It's kind of cool. Only seen a couple of guys here in Georgia.
Another little narrow-mouthed toad. It's number 2.
Without breaking this, there's a narrow-mouthed toad right in there. I'm going to pull up this bark just a little bit, see if you guys can see here. There he is right down there.
So that narrow-mouthed toad is right there. And I flipped this little piece of bark here. I got a little ringneck. This is my first ringneck in hand. I saw a ringneck, but wasn't able to actually get it. But this is my first one in hand. My guess is this snake is probably in shed. It doesn't look the greatest, but it does have that ring right there. Pretty small individual, not much to the belly there. It's more white than yellow. A pretty drab ringneck, but lifer nonetheless. So I think I just flipped a baby marbled, if I'm not mistaken. It's either a marbled or a slimy, but it is very, very young looking. Kind of interesting.
Now here's a pretty good flip. Got a marbled salamander here. And a really good looking ringneck right here. Here's a better look at that ringneck. It's got that orange band there. And if I pick this guy up, it's got like a yellow stomach. Some cool patterning to it. Cool snake.
All right, releasing this ringneck.
Back under his log. There he goes.
And another one of these guys. I think what this is just a super small marbled salamander. Like it's been breeding over there, and then water came up, and it's going to become terrestrial. Interesting. Also, this water here has risen extremely fast over the last couple days. It rained for about 2 days straight, and if you remember, we found that rattlesnake way out there about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And now it looks like this. Flip this tin, and coach whip. Second coach whip of the day. I've probably seen this guy before. I think this is the exact same one that we flipped like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, this is definitely the same guy from a few weeks ago. If you remember that super red eye there with the really cool white patterning. Yep, that's the same guy. Nice to see he's still using this tin. It's a toad. We're all looking for rainbow snakes, and we got a Florida softshell turtle.
Pretty cool find, second one of the week.
All right, release of the softshell turtle. All right, we got a turtle here. This is the common snapping turtle, a lifer for me. It is freaking huge.
Oh man, Mark, I'm not gonna do this. They're strong, they can jump.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Sorry. We got it in red there.
Here's a look at this guy under the water. True dinosaur. This guy is probably super old. It's a huge common snapping turtle. I was just able to hold it, and it's very difficult. They have huge claws there. Their bite force on their mouth is just like an alligator. It's crazy.
Oh no, I'm good.
There is a big bowfin right there. That is a huge fish. A lot of southern toads tonight. Lack of rainbow snakes though. Caleb just found a eastern hognose on the break, and it already played dead on us. This was a pretty good looking guy. Also jet black, just like the one that I got last weekend. Some pretty cool chin patterning there. But he is halfway dead, coming back to life soon, hopefully. See, now this guy's all hooded up here as he's leaving and coming back to life.
All right, guys, that is going to do it for me here in southern Georgia. Don't forget, go to RangerMarcus.com to go get you a RangerMarcus premium t-shirt in my shop. All right, now there is a lot of herps that I saw this week, so bear with me as we go through them. As for snakes, we saw an eastern hognose, 2 ringneck snakes, and 2 coach whips, one being up in a tree. For salamanders, we saw some marbled salamanders and some eastern newts. Now, as for turtles, we saw a common snapping turtle, eastern mud turtle, Florida softshell turtle, and a yellow belly slider crossing the road. Lastly, as for frogs, we found a southern leopard frog, southern cricket frog, green frog, southern toad, narrowmouth toad. Now, if you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace.